This video will provide an overview to summarizing data. By the end of this video, you should know why data summaries are important in the data science workflow and what some common statistics used to summarize data might be. Up to this point, we've used dplyr commands to manipulate our data, to sort, filter, or limit our data, or create or modify variables. The next set of dplyr commands that we're going to cover are designed to summarize data. So what is it that we generally mean by summarizing data? Usually it's consolidating information, often in the form of summary statistics such as the mean, the variance, percentiles, and so on. So why is it that we compute summary statistics? We do this to get a basic understanding of large data sets. Summary statistics might reveal trends or relationships in our data. They can reveal how observations differ from each other, or they allow us to compare observations to the distributions of values in the larger population of our data set. Importantly, they help you and others understand your data. And remember that understanding your data is an important component of the data science workflow. Particularly in the exploration and utilization stage, having a good understanding of the typical values in your data and the range they might cover is critical for understanding and communicating what's contained in your data. The types of summary statistics you might compute fall into several classes. The first are measures of center. They're going to tell you the middle values of your data. Typical examples are the mean, which is the average of all the values, or the median, which is the value where 50% of the observations are larger and 50% are smaller than that value. There are also measures of range. This might be something like the minimum or the maximum, telling you the largest or smallest values. The rank, which tells you the relative position of a value in a sorted data set. Or the quantile, which break data into evenly sized groups by value and tell you which of the groups a particular value falls in. There are also measures of spread. These could also be called measures of dispersion. They measure how spread out the values in your data are. These include variance, which is the average squared deviation of a value from the mean value in your data set. The standard deviation, which is just the square root of variance. The median absolute deviation, which is the median absolute value of differences from the median value in your data. And the interquartile range, which is the difference between the 25th and the 75th percentile values of a given variable. Each of these summary statistics is going to give you different information about things like the typical values of a variable, what might be a large or small value for that variable, the degree of variation in a variable, and so on. You'll notice that summary statistics are all focused on a single variable. You may compute summary statistics that incorporate information from multiple variables. In general, summaries reflect the information contained in a single variable in your data set. Now that you have an overview of summary statistics, we'll dive into computing them in dplyr in the next video.